You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. What if world number 2 Jannik Sinner is actually closer, much closer, than anyone realizes to taking back the world number 1 ranking from Carlos Alcaraz? With a shocking points gap, a strange suspension twist, and a spring schedule that plays directly into Sinner's hands, the 2026 season might explode with one of the fastest power shifts in modern tennis. The 2025 ATP season delivered electric drama, breakout moments, and a rivalry that looks destined to define an entire generation. Carlos Alcaraz versus Jannik Sinner. Both men weren't just the best players of the year, they were in a league of their own, leaving behind a massive gap to the rest of the ATP field. Alcaraz finished as year-end world number 1 with 12,050 points, while Sinner stood right behind him with 11,500 points, just 550 points away. And as the 2026 season approaches, fans are asking the question everyone's thinking. How quickly can Jannik Sinner take back the number 1 ranking? The answer might surprise you, because statistically and structurally, Sinner could make the move much faster than expected. Let's break it all down. The skinny, where the rankings stand now. Carlos Alcaraz ends 2025 with 12,050 ranking points. Defended his ATP Finals ranking lead. World number 1 for the second time. Jannik Sinner ends with 11,500 points. ATP Finals champion, again. A massive 6,340-point gap over number 3 Zverev. This means the world's number 1 race is essentially Alcaraz versus Sinner, and nobody else even close. With just a 550-point difference, we're entering a 2026 season where every tournament can flip the rankings. But there's one twist that could massively change everything. Sinner's unique advantage. The suspension factor. The biggest, most unexpected plot twist of the 2025 season was Sinner's 3-month suspension. After winning the Australian Open in January, Sinner reached an agreement with WADA that resulted in a suspension from February to May. This unusual situation radically affects the ranking landscape for early 2026, because during those months in 2025, Sinner earned 0 points. That means in 2026, he has 0 points to defend. Let that sink in. From February through May 2026, Sinner can only gain points. He has nothing to lose. Alcaraz, on the other hand, is defending 2,340 points in that same window. This sets up the perfect stage for a possible ranking takeover. Can Sinner become number 1 at the Australian Open? Let's cut straight to it. No, Sinner cannot return to world number 1 at the Australian Open. Why? Because Alcaraz is defending only 400 points, 2025 quarterfinal. Sinner is defending 2,000 points, back-to-back Australian Open champion. Even if Alcaraz loses early, and Sinner wins the title again, Sinner cannot close the gap due to his massive points to defend. After Melbourne, Alcaraz will still be world number 1, and very likely by a bigger margin. But that's when things get interesting. The window of opportunity, February to May 2026. This is where Sinner can flip the rankings upside down. This period includes 4 Masters 1000 events. Indian Wells, Miami, Monte Carlo, Madrid. Total points available. 4,000-point Sinner could theoretically gain all 4,000 if he wins them. And he will likely play 1 or 2 ATP 500 events as well. Alcaraz's 2,340 points to defend in the same time frame. 1,000 points, Monte Carlo champion. 500 points, Rotterdam. 360 points, Indian Wells SF. 180 points, Madrid R16. 300 points, miscellaneous. This puts enormous pressure on the Spaniard, especially since he has almost nothing to gain because he earned so much last year. Sinner has everything to gain because he earned nothing due to suspension. This creates the perfect ranking opportunity. Sinner could realistically pass Alcaraz by late April or early May. The clay season, a second chance for Sinner to strike. Even if the ranking doesn't flip by April, May offers another huge turning point. Alcaraz is defending 3,000 points. Rome champion, 1,000. Roland Garros champion, 2,000. Sinner is defending only 1,950. Rome finalist, 600. Roland Garros finalist, 1,200. Other minor points. This is another massive swing window. Sinner could gain over 1,000 points on Alcaraz in these 2 tournaments alone. What does it all mean? Sinner has 2 massive ranking takeover windows. The Masters season, February, April. No points to defend. 4 Masters events. Alcaraz heavily defending. Strong chance to pass Alcaraz by April. The clay season, May, June. Rome plus Roland Garros. Alcaraz defending 3,000 points. Sinner defending only 1,950. If he doesn't pass in April, he likely will before Roland Garros ends. The numbers don't lie. Jannik Sinner is entering 2026 with one of the most powerful ranking advantages a top 2 player has ever had. Carlos Alcaraz may stand on top for now, but the mathematical pressure coming this spring is enormous. Could we see the fastest number 1 changeover in years? Absolutely. Could Sinner reclaim the top spot by April? Maybe even sooner. One thing is certain, the greatest rivalry of modern men's tennis is about to enter its most explosive chapter yet, and the world will be watching every point. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.